Hello friends, my name is Shivam from DevOps Schools and I will help you to enable your learning process in various technologies of DevOps, artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data and many more. This is our initiative to help you by sharing multiple tutorials and videos. And if you want any specific tutorials or any particular topic, then please do comment in the below comment section and I will help you with it. Also, please subscribe to our premium services on YouTube, which will give you access to more content and videos to enhance your knowledge about all these topics. Also, if you want me to help you with regards to the online trainings and classroom sessions by our qualified trainers, then please do write me at contact@DevOps School.
Okay,
Yeah.
but think about it. But what about if you want the matrices from your applications? I repeat, from your applications. That means, let's say Amazon you must be using for the purchasing. So Amazon, what they want, whenever the number of sales happen, that metric should be stored somewhere. Or whenever there is a payment failed, that metric should be stored somewhere. The moment, let's say, someone has added the product in the cart but not purchased it, that metric should be stored somewhere. So that's your code, right? That's your product.
That's a
And the
product.
metric should be from your code, correct?
Right.
Yeah, that's where that read that in that context. Here, what is been said, applications means your applications. It can be Windows, it can be, sorry, Java, it can be C++, it can be Python, it can be Perl. So you know what? Applications are to be instrumented. Instrumented means you are adding some extra libraries into your program.
Right.
This library is provided by StatsD actually, and which is language specific. Language specific means there is one library given by StatsD for Java. There's one library given for Python. There's one library given by .NET or something like that. So
Right.
using StatsD, you can also get the matrices from your applications also. This is the manual process you have to do it, but you
Okay.
can get it.
Okay.
So now you see that here, collector will collect all the data which is from the systems and integrations, and dog-d will send the data, will collect the data from the multiple UDP port number which is from your applications, send to the forwarder, and forwarder send to the SaaS, and that's where all the data you have.
Right.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how does StatsD works? I will not go into that because probably right now you don't want to see the interest, don't want to, you will not find an interest into it. Okay.
Okay.
But I will show you here. Look at this. This is important. So here you see that there is a server A and server B,
Right.
and then StatsD using the UDP protocol, collecting the data from the application Megatron. Okay.
Hmm.
And StatsD collecting the data, all the and forwarding to the backend. I said right, monitoring backend. Monitoring backend means what? A database. Let me put it in this simple way. You can consider Datadog as a database also. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Though Datadog is having lots of functionality, but it has to be stored somewhere, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So Datadog you can see as a backend, monitoring backend. Here, instead of Datadog, it can be New Relic also. It can be
Right.
Livato also. It can be Graphite also. Many solutions are there. But in today's case, we are using Datadog.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you must be wondering why I'm talking about the StatsD, where I was supposed to talk about the Datadog. So basically, it's very simple. StatsD is embedded in a Datadog agent. Very simple. Make sense?
Yeah.
So I just said Datadog agent is an open source code, and actually, you know what? Datadog agent has been developed using the StatsD code itself. So
Okay.
yeah, Datadog embedded our own StatsD daemon with the Datadog agent. So, and StashD is open source, so Datadog also become open source. Make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
So yes, that's a Datadog agent, a little bit of information about it. And okay, I'll not spend too much of time onto it, but little bit later. So agent, we had a various agent. Right now we will use 7 or 8 agent and stuff like that. Okay, so now before getting into a little bit of further, let's do the demo. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to.
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so as we discussed, I am going to show you how to register at a Datadog. After that, I'm going to show you how to install Datadog agent in the Linux, and then how to install Datadog in Windows. Then also I'm going to help you with the monitoring of Datadog, Docker using Datadog, and how to monitor Apache using Datadog. Again, I just said these are just a 2 options I'm showing you, but there are 500 options are available. Okay.
Right.
Hey viewers, trying to get into DevSecOps? Enroll for our DevSecOps certified professional programs and earn the certification that shows you are fit for these technical roles and requirements. Contact info is mentioned in the video sidebars and in the description box. Book your seats for the upcoming batches now.
Please remember that. So what I'm going to do, I am going to first register. So here is the website, datadoghq.com, and then get started for free. Now I have decided these are the regions which you have USA and Europe. Okay, I've decided I'll go with the US options itself, and the mail I have here. So DevOpsSchool.com, Rajesh, company DevOps School, password this and phone number and sign. Sign. That's all.
Okay.
So you get the 14 days trial period. Okay.
Right.
Now here it says Pro has expired. Unfortunately, just unfortunately there's a by accident that email has been used somewhere else. So I have to do, you know what, log out. Okay, and go to once again the Datadog website and try something like 123 DevOpsSchool.com. Let's try the different. So Rajesh DevOps and phone number. Sign. So luckily we got it.
Yeah.
And these are the one which they are saying, hey, after creating an account, tell me which are the things you want to monitor.
Right.
So if you tell them, then they will, you know what, they will create a dashboard for you free of cost. So it's a good action. So you should select all these things. So right now my requirement is Docker, Kubernetes, Apache. Any selections you have?
AWS maybe.
AWS, and we'll go for one database actually, MySQL. Where's the database?
Yeah, MySQL. Yeah.
Where's that?
Yeah, the next one. Come to the there.
So here you have select this application platform. This is the web server. This is the cloud platform,
Right.
and then database. But this can be a long list actually.
Right.
Okay. And next. Now this agent should be installed for this platform. So look at this here. Mac OS, Windows, Debian, Ubuntu, Linux, and all. Now this is a Docker and this is the Kubernetes. Okay, don't get confused actually. You should little bit understand. I must discuss a little bit here. This is a platform, okay?
Right.
This is a platform. Agree with me?
Yeah.
But you know what? There's no agent for this one. No agent. So it's mentioned in the list, but you don't have an agent for Docker, Kubernetes, and OpenShift. Why?
Because actually they depend on the OS, right?
Yeah. So these are the platform actually. Docker
Right.
is a platform, Kubernetes is a platform, OpenShift is a platform. So agent cannot be installed for the tool actually.
Right.
Okay. So here this is basically through API.
Okay.
Mind it, API integrations has to happen.
Okay.
Okay. So why I'm saying you? Because I know the architecture of Docker, Kubernetes, and OpenShift. So this can be done through API. That means API is server for Kubernetes, and Docker is API based. That means, but that means this is a Datadog agent. Okay, this is a Datadog agent, and we'll ask this through API, Docker or Kubernetes and OpenShift. No installation is required, and then we'll gather through the API and send it to the Datadog.
Okay. Is it like a
Make sense?
configuration or something?
Configuration required. That's all. No installation required for it.
Okay.
Okay. Now you must see that this one also. What is this? What is this?
These are like build management, right?
Okay. So if you want to come into the DevOps or DevSecOps, okay, you need to know one of each. Either you should know Chef or Puppet or Ansible or Salt. These are, we call it a configuration management tool. Okay. In a simple way, if I say, you can also call it for time being deployment tool.
Okay.
Okay. You want to deploy through code in hundreds of server. Your code, the one with software patching, service
Right.
pack, and all, then you can use the software.
Right.
And now, if you ask me, just like a cloud platform, we have four vendors, right? AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, and Alibaba. So something similar for configuration management. Also, we have these four software: Chef, Puppet, Ansible, and Salt Lake. Now, which one is recommended by me? It's not by me. I have seen like everyone in every project, they want to use Ansible. Okay. So learn Ansible as soon as possible.
Okay.
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 So this is important. So one tool from this you have to learn, one cloud you have to learn, one CI tool you have to learn, one monitor.
Hey viewers, are you looking for formal training on SRE practices? Take our SRE program. This course will teach you how to successfully implement site reliability engineering in the modern day 24/7 services. Kickstart your SRE training today. Contact info is mentioned in the video sidebars and in the description box. Book your seats for the upcoming batches now.
Platform, the one which you're used learning anyways, Datadog, you need to learn. So from every problems area, you need to learn one problem, one tool,
Solution.
and
Yeah.
one tool, and then you become a SRE. Simple.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Ansible is the target area. Now the question was, why we have listed this here? So are you going to monitor it Chef or Puppet or Ansible or Salt? Actually, no. You know what? See here. You can install the agent, which is a 7 agent 7 version, you can install in these machines actually. But this is one-to-one work, right? You have to
Yeah.
manually do that in all these machines, correct?
Right.
But what about if you have a 200 servers, 300 servers,
Right.
correct? So you have to install the agent in the 300 boxes. So that is where you can use these tools actually. You can use
Okay.
Chef, Puppet, Ansible, and so on. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, please remember these are the for the multi installations. This is a platform, and these all are operating system. You know that very well.
Right.
So right now I need one operating system of Linux and Windows. So I'll quickly create it in front of you so you can feel it from scratch. So here I'm launching one instance and Datadog and Ubuntu. I'll go for it, and T2 micro, that's more than sufficient for it. Keys, I am going to select Mumbai and should be okay in everywhere. So it's just a simple instance. I created it. I need little bit of one more instance, one Windows. So I'll create a launch instance, Windows, and here we have Windows. Okay, so Windows 19 base, I'm going for it. Okay.
Okay.
And this macro will not work. I need to go for a little bit higher, small. Keys also same, Rajesh Mumbai, and everything should be okay. Launch instance. Okay, so I got the two machines just for your demo. Okay,
Okay.
and I am going to refresh it. And here we have Windows Datadog. I'll just name it because I need these machines
Right.
tomorrow also. And this is a Linux Datadog. Ubuntu Datadog. Okay, so done. So I'll just search for Datadog now, and I should get only two machines.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Now I'm going to log into this Datadog machines. First Linux, okay?
Yeah.
So here I will log in SSH basically,
Okay.
and SSH-I and Rajesh, the one which I'm having, PM, and Ubuntu, basically the username Ubuntu, and IP address. You can use the putty also if you want it. That's not a problem.
Okay.
So I have logged into this. Now, by the way, you don't need to be root for that. Okay, don't need to be root for installation, because Ubuntu itself is a sudo. But I have a very bad habit. I'll become a root. It's a bad habit, I must say, but just for easy demo. Okay, now here I will select the Ubuntu. Now don't rush to install it, read it. This is for the latest installation. If you want the older installation and upgrade and stuff like that, this is for 6, this is for 5, all these things. So please read this, spend some time here. Remember that 5 and 6 is developed using Python, whereas new one, which is a 7, which is developed in Go language. Okay, don't rush, read this once and go through that. So right now I want to just show you the quick demo, not complicate too many things. So just copy this command and run it. That's all. This is the agent version. This is the API key. Using that, agent will be authorized to send the data to Datadog. And this is the web script which you have. Make sense? And
how is it
and
here on this? Oh, like, is it?
Hello?
Yeah. Hi.
Yeah, tell me.
So my question is that script, the command that which you're running here, is that like a Unix command or something which installs?
Yeah, it's basically shell scripting. If you look at this here, they have given this. I said easy to use. They're not troubling you actually. See here.
Okay.
It's a web script.
Oh, so yeah, it gives a site and then some commands. Okay.
Yeah. So it's a web script, easy to use.
Okay.
Though you can download this script locally and install it also. That's a problem. That's not a problem.
Okay.
Okay, so agent will be installed on Ubuntu. Now here you have some commands for stopping and starting. Okay. All these commands you can use it for this. If you want to stop it, you want to start. I want to show you one thing here. ps-ef grep agent. See here. Sorry, my bad. Grep Datadog. And I see that it's not started actually. Okay. So what do we do? Start this. Okay. Now just status. Yeah, it's running.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So here I wanted to see that one thing. Okay, my bad actually. It's a GF. So this was a mistake. I wanted to tell you here, see the Datadog agent is running. Okay. Right. You should see that. But here you see that the username. So Datadog agent runs with which user?
DD agent?
Yes. Remember that always. Okay. Agent runs with the username called DT agent.
Hey viewers, our Master in DevOps engineering program can help you to hone the skills necessary to succeed in high-level DevOps positions. So what are you waiting for? Enroll now and earn certification that show you are keeping pace with today's technical roles and requirements. Contact info is mentioned in the video sidebars and in the description box. Book your seats for the upcoming batches now.
Okay.
Okay.
Now here you see that this is the agent basically. Okay.
Right.
And this is the trace agent. And this is the process agent. So trace, a process agent basically is a background services which is running this one.
Right.
And trace agent also we have this is for tracing, and the configuration file, you remember this. That means so if you want to configure the Datadog, which file you need to modify?
The datadog.yaml.
Yes. That's under the etc.
Okay.
So in simple way, remember that I must please hear me out clearly. Datadog agent, this one has a certain value which is default. Certain value which is default or disabled.
Right.
If you want to change that value or enable it, you need to modify this file.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
One more thing I must tell you here, just for your knowledge at the ad hoc. Please understand that. First, a Datadog agent. This is the agent, okay? I'll discuss a little bit later, but for time being, Datadog agent use the default value. Default value. Where exactly? So it's built in agent only. Built in with agent. This executable only, it has that value default. Okay. But after that, you can override this one using Datadog YAML file. Okay. That means any variable, if you want to override, any enable, disable you want to do, you can write it here.
Right.
But also, you know what? You can also put it in the environment also. Environment variable. So which will be having highest precedence. If you have a value here also, here also, here also, this will be having the highest precedence. Make sense?
Yeah.
Understand that. This is further information.
Okay.
So now Datadog has been installed, agent has been installed. Now you see here, waiting an agent for report. Just refresh this page. Let me see status. Is done. Waiting. It should be coming. Just wait for a few seconds.
Okay.
And okay. So now back to the things. All these steps which I have showed you, you have here.
Right.
And I want you to follow this. And here you see register. This
Right.
one. Run. These are all extra commands I have given you to practice it.
Okay.
Okay. YAML file and stop command and all. And then you see this one. And then you see one machine got added.
Okay.
Are you understanding this?
Yeah.
Okay. So same goes with the CentOS also here. So here you have to add the agent. This is an agent.
Right.
All this UI I have given it you. All this command. Okay, these are the log files.
Okay.
Please run all these commands here. These are the commands for agent. These are some other checks also.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so now let me refresh. Usually it's not taking time. Today it has taking time. So
Yeah.
I'll just click on it. And here you see that was a memory. I mean, that was a cache. Okay.
Yeah.
So one you have got. Now from the one to all this thing, whatever the data you're getting, explore it. Okay. Explore it. So how to explore it? This is the dashboard.
Okay.
Host map. But I want all the matrices. So here you go for matrix explorer. And from 1R and from this, I have to select that name of the I. It's not coming here actually. Just wait for a few seconds. Just
Yeah, I think it's still not.
yeah. So it has not come. So go to this here. List of the infrastructure. You can click different way also and see here. Now
Yeah.
the data has started coming slowly. Still has not come. So click on it, and you see that all the data, all the host info you have here.
Right.
Matrix still is coming slowly. Now it started coming.
Yeah, it started. Yeah.
Yeah. And container processes, network log, trace. It's like one by one, all the sessions will happen.
Okay.
So today I've completed metrics. I'll complete the container and processes. And in next 3 days, we'll go to this one also.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So this is
Yeah.
the way you have to add this. Now I'm doing the same thing with the Windows machines also. So this is the Windows machines. Connect. And get a password. And so this is the password. This is for Windows machine.
Right.
Administrator. And this is the password. And this is the public details. Okay, so I'm going to connect to RDP.
Okay.
And put this here. Username is administrator. Password is this one. Yes. Now in this is server edition, so you have to disable something. It's not a good practice to disable the security. But just for
Right.
the flawless demo, I'm doing it because that is not the area for concern right now. Okay, so I'm going to disable the security. So because if you don't disable, it will not allow you to download the exe file.
Okay.
So server manager. And click OK. Local server. And here, you see the enhanced security configuration is on. I'm just make it off. It's a wrong practice. I'm doing just for my demo.
Okay.
Flawless demo. Otherwise, it's not a good practice. You have to find the alternative way in your production server. Okay.
Yeah.
So now after this.
Thanks for watching. Want to study further? Join our training programs today.